when she states she has confidence in the individuals who have carried out this review. Thank you, Madam Mayor.
My question is to Amanda Chatterton and every council member and official. For 3 years, the council stated that child sexual exploitation was barefaced lies and that there was no grooming happening in Oldham. At the last full council meeting, the then leader, Aroosh Shah, not only apologised for the grooming of the children of Oldham, but also confirmed that it was still happening. After I'd asked a question that it was reported on Sky News and newspapers. Back on the 6th of November 2019, every council member from all parties, bar one, Brian Orbin, walked out of these chambers rather than allow one question, even calling the police, wasting police time. It's now been confirmed that not only has Greater Manchester Police and Oldham Council covered up the grooming of the children of Oldham, but it looks like you've committed misconduct in a public office. Can the council leader please tell every resident in Oldham who will be held accountable for this travesty happening in our town, and explain why anyone should believe anything you say anymore from this council? Calling the government have a full public criminal investigation for the children of our town.
Can I thank Debbie Barrett for a question? Firstly, I'm not here to speak for previous leaders. I've been leader of this council for 2 months, and the words that you used the words that you used and were quoted were not my words, and I'm not here to justify or defend other things that people have said, and that's not for me to do. We've never shied away from the fact that these extremely evil men are out there who commit these horrendous crimes, and as I stated in my statement, keeping children safe is a daily challenge here and elsewhere in the country. The report makes it clear that we were aware of the issue, we were working to tackle it, and we were working to promote the risks of CSE to the public. The report doesn't allege any misconduct in public office by council staff. However, we will of course work with Greater Manchester Police, who are re-looking at these crimes again. So should any misconduct be uncovered during that process, we will of course take action against anybody found to commit misconduct. Now, obviously you raised about why should you believe the council or anything we say. The 2 people that carried out this report were independent experts. Malcolm Newson and Gary Ridgway are often employed by this government to intervene in councils, such as they were in Rotherham, where they were appointed to take over that council. They are often appointed by the Home Office. So while there were failings, and we completely upset that, and I completely upset the findings of the report, there was no cover-up. And you also asked if I'll call in a government. We've already had an independent review. If we called in the government, all they will ask is Malcolm Newson to come back. It took 2.5 years of painstaking work by the same independent experts that the government have sent in elsewhere. We asked for an independent review by national experts, and we've got one. The Home Office and other agencies, and Andy Burnham will confirm this in a moment, but the Home Office and other agencies are aware of this review, and as I understand it, the Home Secretary and the Home Office have been made aware of this, and a copy of this was sent to it. Also, I do know that on Thursday evening, this review is due to be debated in Parliament. We are not hiding that this review has happened, and we're not hiding it from the government or from any MPs, and if the government want to do anything, then that is up to them, but we will not be calling for another review into the council. So Andy, can you just confirm up the Home Secretary?
Thank you, Amanda. Good evening, everybody. So I can confirm that I've kept the government and the Home Office informed at every stage of this review, and also I can confirm that this review was submitted to the Home Secretary prior to publication. I have been in contact with the Home Secretary since we initiated this review back in 2017, and we've worked closely with the Home Office and provided everything that they have wanted to see. If I could say something about how this review came about in the first place, which may give some reassurance as to why it was commissioned. Back in 2017, early May, the BBC broadcast the Betrayed Girls programme, and it was shortly after the mayoral election at that time. Within a few days of taking office, I commissioned an overarching review into child exploitation in Greater Manchester, following an interview that I heard with Maggie Oliver on the BBC, where she said, just briefly, because there's been comments made about the independence, where Maggie Oliver said that she had been part of an investigation that had been closed down overnight. I was not prepared to leave an allegation hanging that the wrong motives were driving decision-making on this most important of issues. And I would refer the Council to the comments that Maggie Oliver has made since the publication of this review, when she states she has confidence in the individuals who have carried out this review. Thank you, Madam Mayor.